Hey everyone, it's Max, and it's Q&A time! So, the other day I asked you guys to send me some Q's, and I would give you some A's. So, here we go! And let me just tell you guys, I got so many great questions. I feel like I could make 4 vlogs with the amount of questions I got, but we gotta keep it a little under control. So, if I didn't get to your question this time, I may get to it next time. Cool? Cool. All right, let's start this off with something that's very obvious right now. And the question comes to us from OK Amelia, and she asks, at Maxwell Glick, favorite ride at Disneyland? Favorite ride at California Adventure? Well, my favorite ride at Disneyland, obviously, is this one. I'm wearing the shirt, yes. So Space Mountain's my very favorite ride of all time, and it is amazing at Disneyland. And if you go to Disney World and ride out at the Magic Kingdom, it is not as good. Trust me. Disneyland Space Mountain is way better than Disney World Space Mountain. I don't know why this is. The music is better at Disneyland. The ride feels faster at Disneyland. I don't know what it is. Favorite ride at California Adventure? I think it is Soarin' over California. And they're actually changing that ride and updating it in 2014. So, yay. So the next two questions are very similar and also about Disney, so I thought I'd answer those as well. First one is from at KateCat109, and the question is, where did your love and slight obsession, you're not alone, happy face, ha ha ha, of Disney begin? And then Rebecca Greer also asks, when did you first go to Disney? Do you remember it? So first, Katie, the love of Disney really began as a very, 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 very little kid. I just always was watching Disney cartoons, Disney movies. That is just what I did. I mean, I remember watching the classic Mickey cartoons, and that's how I think I first got introduced to Disney. Just watching those and Donald Duck, and those made me happy. I'd watch them over and over and over, and I still love them to this day. And they're actually making new Mickey cartoons. It's awesome. And then to answer Rebecca's question, I first went to Disney, I think I was 6 or 7, and I went with my family, and I just, at that age, I remember the parade really sticks out in my mind. I don't know, I guess when you're that young, seeing like the spectacle of all the characters going by and floats going by, and I mean, I think that's what really sticks out to me from my first visit to Disney, and it was Disney World in Florida with my parents. It's awesome. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Next question is from MellyBelly96, and she asks, if you could marry any Disney character, who would it be and why? And my answer to this is Rapunzel from Tangled, and I think she's awesome. When I saw Tangled, I was like, yes, that is the girl for me. I know, she's a little crazy, and she'd be a lot to handle. I feel like she's a little bipolar, too, but I feel like your life would never be boring. And if I needed someone to protect me in situations, she would be awesome at it because she's got a frying pan and has skills with the frying pan. I'm a little guy, so I need someone that could handle a bad guy with a frying pan. Yeah. Oh, and she's really pretty. Yeah. I have a crush on Rapunzel. I can't believe I just admitted that. All right, now we're going to switch gears a little bit, and at the Spork Wielder asks, if you could spend a day with at Kesha Sucks, what would you do? Of course, Kesha Sucks is Kesha. Yes, I love Kesha. I've seen her in concert like 5 times. But if I could spend a day with her, oh man, I feel like Kesha's like such a party girl, but I also feel like she's pretty deep. So I would like to ride in her gold Trans Am, which she sings about a lot. I feel like she would want to drink, and I feel like she could probably drink a lot more than I could. So I guess we'd go to a bar, hang. She could touch my beard, and one thing leads to another. We would write music, a lot of music, and it would be awesome. Next question is from at Erica Approved. And where'd you get that name? And her question is, What's something, habit, task, that you do in a particular way that few people would notice, and why do you do it that way? Oh gosh, Erica, I have so many of these little quirks about me. And I gotta say, I could choose a lot. This is like a whole video. But if I could choose one of these quirks that I have, it is the way that I set my alarm clock. This is so weird, but I set my alarm clock only in multiples of 3. So, yeah, if I want to wake up, let's say at 8:30, I would set it for 8:31, because 8 plus 3 plus 1 equals 12, and that's a multiple of 3. So, I wouldn't set it for 8:30, I would do it where the numbers have to add up to a multiple of 3. So, yeah. 9 o'clock works great, because I don't have to fudge around with that. But 8:30 is tough. 9:30 is great. If I want to set it for 9:20, then you got to do 9:21. This is so weird. I know, it's really strange. Now watch, you're all going to start setting your clocks in multiples of 3. I don't know. Final question comes to us from @PuelaDocta. I hope I said that right. And the question is, how and when did you get so into pop music? I've been into pop music my whole life, so I don't know when it actually happened. But I do know it started with Michael Jackson. I grew up listening to his great hits, and he's the king of pop, and I think his music just influenced everything that I listened to from there on out. And since I guess he wrote the best pop music ever, sang the best pop music, it kind of filtered from there, and I just loved that sound, I guess. Yeah, so I think that's where it all started, and then it just grew into me loving the great pop music of the 90s. I mean, that was like my real, the ultimate time. Besides loving Michael Jackson, the real ultimate time for me was the 90s, with NSYNC and Britney and Backstreet, and that music kind of formed my whole pop music love. And I made these countdowns, started that in the 90s, and do those on Flashback Friday all the time. So yeah, that's when it all started though, Michael Jackson. So yeah, that's the pop music thing. I think that I really want to do more current pop music stuff on my channel too. You know, not just the Flashback Fridays, but like what I did yesterday with the reaction video to Miley Cyrus's new song. Because I'm Mr. Cheesy Pop, I'm up on these things. And I think you guys kind of enjoy when I do them, right? Do you? Yes? No? I don't know. Let me know. Because if you do, I'm going to keep doing that kind of stuff. In addition to normal Tuesday and Friday videos, I'll also throw in the reaction video when a big video comes out, or a big song comes out. I think, yeah, because why not, right? If you like it, and I like it, why shouldn't we all like it? So thanks, guys, for sending in all of these amazing questions. I think we're going to do this again really soon because there's so many questions I couldn't get to. So, for this video, I want you to tell me 2 things. The first one is, what Disney character would you want to marry? Write it down there. And also, would you like to see more of those pop music sort of reaction videos from me? Is that what you'd like to see from me? Because I want to hear from you guys. You guys are watching me, so let me know. Thanks again, guys, for all of your amazing questions. I will see you on Friday for Flashback Friday. I want to go ride Space Mountain now.